What's up, everybody? Johnny's here. If it feels like I look a little bit different today, it's because I just went to the dentist. Anyways, I have a problem. I like guitars, but I want more guitars. Check this out. Alright, so that's pretty cool, but I want more. One way you can do it is to just quad track, but I'm too lazy, so I'm not going to do that. Otherwise, I probably would. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy the tracks I already have. And you ask, hey John, won't that give me a ton of face issues and sound all crap? Yes, it will, but there's ways around that too. So here's what I did. Voila. This is Rhythm Guitar 1, Kiesel, Rhythm Guitar 2, other guitar brand. Here's my copies that I hid out of sight for you guys. This here, Rhythm 1B, is the exact same track as this guy. But here's the trick. If my Rhythm Guitar 1 is panned to the left, I'm going to pan my copy track to the right. That will take care of some of the phase and not all the phase. Together, they sound like this. Hey John, that doesn't phase. Why? Well, I panned them and that takes care of some of it, but also, and here's the real kicker, I've nudged it. If we look at where these tracks start, how about you go where? This is where original guitar starts, and if we zoom in, this starts a little bit later. So what happens there is that will take care of a lot of your phase issues. You just gotta be really careful. The way you nudge in Logic is you hold down Option and then just arrow left or arrow right. I can actually do it for you. So if I mark this track and I nudge, so Option, arrow, boop, hey, it moves, hey, it moves. So I've only done one nudge on this, and that seemed to be enough. If I nudge it back, now you're gonna hear the phase stuff again. You see what happens? Because right there I just nudged it back to where I want it. So if they start at the same time, so I'm going to nudge it back, nudge. So here I just like monos out right away. So all you have to do, Option, nudge it one, and you're good as golden. So that's trick number one. So what I just did, I did that to, actually we can just solo the rhythm guitar bus. All of this goes into a joint rhythm guitar bus. So I have these are the only two tracks I actually recorded. Then I copied rhythm guitar 1 to here, panned it the other way, nudged it. Then I took rhythm guitar 2, that's panned to my right, panned that one to the left, and equally nudged it, one nudge. And together something like this. In context. More is more. Here's the next thing I did. I don't want them to sound identical. And here's something I picked up. I heard a Alter Bridge song. I have no idea who mixed it, but the mix is bitchin'. It showed up on something on Instagram or whatever, and it really felt like to me that I had like a little bit of more chunk, a little closer to my center. Definitely still left right, but it's just not hard left and right. But I heard like pick attack and scratchy distortion noise that felt like it was even farther out. So I was like, hey, let's try this. So what I've done to these are my two copied guitars. I just high passed them, low passed them, sorry. High pass, low pass. I low cut. That's the same as a high pass. That's how we remember that. I just high passed them all the way up to 300. So together, sounds kind of thin, right? If we listen to the actual recorded guitars, much more chunka. But if we look at the panning, so here's my recorded left guitars. It's like at a 54, whatever that means in Logic. But the copied guitar is all the way out. And the second recorded guitar is at 55, and the copied guitar is all the way out. So I've hard panned my copies, cool, and then my real chunky guitars are a little closer to the center. So I get that definition and stuff all the way out to the sides where it doesn't interfere with stuff, and the chunk is a little closer to the center. Sounds pretty cool. Another thing I will do often is if I look at mixing kind of like, imagine framing a movie scene. Like, who's the main character that needs to be in focus and what can be in the background. So like here's a riff, that's the thing I want you to pay attention to. I'll bring that in a little bit, but then when like vocals and stuff happens, I will pan the guitars out and we can see. So this is my automation panning for the guitars, and I'll play this for you. So this is a riff, chunka 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 chunka, and then it comes in with a little bit of riffy licky, and this is where the verse starts and the vocals come in. So I've done a few things here. I've panned them out. It's like that Van Halen song. Pan them out. Pan them out. That's people think it's about a Central American country, but it's not. It's about the panning out, like Van Halen left, guitars left, reverb right. That's how they come up. It was like, hey engineer, pan them out. Anyways, when the verse comes in, I pan them out and I just leave them out until we go back to chunka chunka later. And also what I've done to leave more room, because I have a million tracks going on here as usual, I only keep the copied guitars in where there's riff. So I'll hear riff, heavy stuff, but when she sings, I just take those out. Same thing with the guitar solo, I take those extra guitars out because I don't really need them. Enough talking, let me just play you what it all sounds like. And listen for how the rhythm guitars go from being kind of here to here when she starts singing.
Favorite things, cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
I've also automated down a little bit. There's already stuff on the rhythm guitar bus, like I have a Pro and B here routed to my vocal. So every time she sings, this is for the mid only.
Sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on.
So literally every time she opens her mouth, which is frequently, thank you Laura, it will duck the mid. And if you don't know mid side, look up Dan Worrell's video on that. I will duck the mid part of the sound and just create a little more space for the vocal. That way I can have loud, boomy, nicey, fat guitars and still the vocal cut through. But it wasn't enough, so I had to automate it down a little bit.
On their wings, these are a few of my favorite things. Girls in
So yeah, that's a good way of doing it. You can totally get away with faking just by copying guitars, pan them opposite side, nudge them so you don't get the face, and you just use your ears. I mean, you can go in and zoom and just like look at the waveforms and stuff. But if you're an idiot like I am, see, if you're an idiot like I am, you know, just use your ears. Use your ears. Who has time for this stuff? What am I, professional? But yeah, in this case, it seemed to work really well. And make sure that your copied guitars tonally are different one way or another. Take out a bunch of bass, pan them farther out if that's your jam. Maybe tweak the, if you scoop the mids a little bit, maybe boost them a little bit. Have the high range take a little bit different. Stuff like that to make it sound and feel different, since you can't really change cabs and, you know, amp since it's already recorded. Let me know if you found this helpful. Let me know what we want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. See ya. Bye.